Good afternoon. This is Bob Gersh with East Coast Capital. And today we're going to just discuss for a few minutes the methodology for either refinancing your mortgage, bringing the monthly mortgage payment down to zero. And that's through using a reverse mortgage. Or alternatively, if you are in the market to buy a house these days and would like to do so without having to make that monthly mortgage payment. Now, a caveat, in all cases, you still have to pay your real estate tax bills, your utilities, and your homeowner's insurance, and any day-to-day maintenance type bills related to your home. But as far as a monthly payment to the lender on the mortgage, that payment can be zero if you use a reverse mortgage. So talking about the refinancing opportunities, if you have an existing mortgage on your property, contact us, and best thing to do is go to our website, which is also our blog, and that is seniormortgages.now.site. So senior, SENIOR, mortgages, MORTGAGES, NOW.SITE. So it's seniormortgages.now.site. It's not .com, but it's seniormortgages.now.site. Go there. It'll have our contact information. If you have an existing mortgage, send us a copy of your mortgage bill with your contact information. We can get back to you and just note you're looking at the possibilities of reverse mortgage. Now, up front, what you want to make sure is you have at least 50%, and depending on your age, will depend on exact amounts, but as a minimum, you need 50% equity in your property. So if you make a guesstimate as the value of your property, go to something like Zillow or some other source you may know of, and take a look at that compared to what your balance in your mortgage statement. Have at least 50%. That way, when we're talking, it makes some sense, and then we can refine it down to verify if you do qualify and what the process would be. So first step is go to our site, get our contact information on, send us then your copy of your current mortgage bill, and we can go from there. Now, if it's a purchase, let's talk about getting a pre-approval for you, and the first step is to start a conversation. Go to our site, seniormortgages.now.site. You can see our email address, our phone number, etc. Contact us. Let us know that you're looking at a potential purchase. We can refer you to our calculator, which is on a number of our websites, which would allow you to put in your age, the zip code of the property, if it's a purchase, the fact it is a purchase, your dates of birth, and it will then calculate how much you'd have to bring to closing. So it's a good estimator to see you're in the right ballpark. We can then talk further, contact us by email or phone, and we can go through the basic list of other items we would need to do a full pre-approval. It's not credit score driven, but we do look at the credit report. So we do need to talk and go over what we need as far as documents go. But let's start off with get in touch with us. Say, I'm looking at properties in a certain range, and we can give you an estimate of how much you have to bring to closing, if that makes sense. And basically, starting off at 62 minimum age and going up, the further you are, the less you have to bring to closing. But on average, it's a little over 50% you'd have to bring to closing. So that gives you a ballpark. And that includes all closing costs factored into that number. So if you want to better get that $400,000 property and you have about $200,000 plus, then you're in the ballpark. So that's how it works. So we're ready to work with you on refinancing, bringing your payment. If a conventional FHA, or VA, or other mortgages make sense for refinancing, we could potentially do that. If you have 50+% equity in your property, then we could look at the options for you of that reverse mortgage if you prefer, where your payment goes all the way down to zero per month. So we have all kind of options for, basically the whole gamut here. But the first step is to get in touch with us. I will leave on the Facebook page that's tied to this video the email address or the URL address, which will get to you, able to click on it and then get to you to our site, which will get to the email address and other ways of contacting us. And then you could go from there. So again, have a good day. Have a good rest of today, this weekend. And we're available 7 days a week. So get in touch with us. We can start the process getting your mortgage payment either reduced or all the way down to zero in certain cases. Or if you're ready to buy in the villages, we can get that pre-approval done so you can start looking at properties, be it virtually through these kind of methods or in person, and write that offer and have the mortgage ready to go for you. So that's the story. And again, my name is Bob Gersh with East Coast Capital, and have a great day and a good weekend. See ya. Bye.